What a beautiful morning.
Yes, the birds are singing and the sun is shining.
And we get to stay in a fancy hotel in Rome. This is fabulous. It's been so long since I stayed in something other than a dusty tent on a dig.
So, Lydia, where'd your uncle go?
Well, he left the hotel earlier to run some errands.
Oh no, not again!
Yes, again.
Stop following me! Leave me alone!
There he goes again.
You'd think that he'd remember to avoid the public by now.
Stop! It's harassment!
It's amazing how many people come out of nowhere asking you for things once you become rich and famous.
Those crowds are crazy.
I'm glad that he's the one who got famous and all the credit. I would not want to deal with those crowds.
Cheers.
Well, this has quickly turned into a three-ring circus, but I, for one, am having a little bit of fun watching this from afar.
I mean, you don't have to deal with this every day.
The problems of fame and fortune.
You can't believe the day I've had. All I wanted to do was get my morning coffee, and I get harassed every step of the way.
Here's your coffee, Uncle Alex.
Thanks, Lydia. I really don't know how the rich and famous do it. I can't stand all this attention and fuss.
Well, they do say money can't buy you happiness.
You're right, Tina. Money can't buy you happiness. In fact, it's really just a big pain in the neck. You know, after thinking about all this, I realized that I don't really want all this money. It's such a hassle.
What are you doing, Dr. Evans? Wait, what? Oh my gosh! No, what are you doing? What are you... Uncle! What?
That's too far.
Where are you going? What are you doing? What are you doing? What?
Get over here!
I told you they'd run up on stage.
The police officer! What? The police! Did you see that? Look at all the kids! What are they doing? You see that?
What is going on here? You, buddy, get over here! What do you think you're doing? You're causing a riot!
Me? Cause a riot?
Yeah, you! You managed to disturb the peace. I'm gonna have to cite you. And what in the world's going on? You're throwing your money on the ground. What are you doing that for?
Well, I don't want it.
Oi, first world problems. Listen, buddy, instead of throwing your treasure and throwing your money on the ground since you don't want your money, why don't you give it to charity?
To charity?
Yeah, give it to the orphanages or something.
The orphanages?
Yeah, give it to someone more deserving. And for the sake of everybody's peace and quiet,
Yeah?
stop throwing your money on the ground. Hey, don't I recognize you from somewhere?
No.
I know.
No.
You're the guy on the show with the dog that talks.
No, that's
No?
definitely
Okay.
not me.
Anyways, I warned you once. I don't want to have to warn you again. I'm going to have to take you to
Oh,
jail.
that won't be necessary. I'll give it all away to the orphanages.
All right. Oh, and buddy, you have a nice day.
Uncle, what in the world?
That's brilliant.
Brilliant.
You've lost me, Dr. Evans.
No, that's it. Remember when you reminded me of my promise to turn my earthly treasure into heavenly treasure?
Yes, I did. And you seem to have forgotten all about your promise.
Well, I may have been led astray for a little bit, but I think I'm back on track now. We spend our whole lives, or I've spent my whole life, seeking earthly treasures, money, fame, and fortune. But when you go to heaven, those things are meaningless. It's not like you can just take them with you. The true treasure, real heavenly treasures, are things that God wants. And God wants us to help one another, to love one another. God sees helping a fellow human being as treasure, helping someone in need as being treasure. These are all heavenly treasures, or should I say, God's treasures.
I think that's it, Alex. So, how are you going to do that?
From this day on, I'm going to create an orphanage fund. It's a fund that will open up the gates of heaven. In fact, I think I'll call it the Gates Foundation.
Awesome! Great idea! It's time to start working on our heavenly treasure. Let's celebrate!
Let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here.